Hello, welcome to the Getting Started video for SenseHat. First thing we're going to do is we are going to go up into the corner here and we're going to double click on the folder that says Getting Started. Inside the Getting Started folder, there's quite a few different files. The file we want to use is the 8x8 gridsense.py file. So what you're going to do is you're going to double click on that file and just wait a second while it loads up. And it's going to load up inside an editor called Thonny. We want to run this program. You can see the whole program is right here, quite long. So we want to click on the big green Run Current Script button. So just click that. And if you wait a second, you'll see the script will open the program up here. So what I like to do is get rid of anything else that's on the desk. So just click on the Thonny file and you can click the little tiny minus button there, which will push it up into the corner. You can now click on the Getting Started file right here, and you can just close that because we don't need that open anymore. So just click on the X right there. Now all we have is our SenseHat grid editor in the middle of our screen. And what we're going to do now is create a series of animations on this editor, and you're going to continue building yours. So one thing to note is these are the frames up here. We're on frame 1 right now, and this is how fast the frames move, so frames per second. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click here, put a color there, another color here, another color there, and just kind of continue my way down to the bottom here. Okay, so now I've got a series of colors. Now what I want to do is move to the next frame. So I'm going to click on frame, and you'll notice when I click that button, it moves to frame number 2. So now I'm on the second frame. So I want the second frame to be a little bit different from the first frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a series of colors next to this right here, and I'm going to try and stick with the same colors. Okay, now I'm going to add another frame. Now I'm on frame 3, so I'm going to click up here, and this is just adding on to the colors I already have, and I'll just complete this section here. Purple and white on the bottom. Now to actually see what this looks like on the SenseHat, I click play on LEDs right here. So 1, 2, 3. Now it's a bit bright, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It plays those 3 frames. 1, 2, 3. So if I want those frames to move faster, I could click plus here. So if I click like 10 frames per second and I click play on LEDs, watch how fast it is. Really fast. If I want it to go quite slow, I click minus all the way down to 1 frame per second, and let's try that. Play on LEDs. You'll notice 1, 2, 3. So it's pretty slow. So I just put it on about 5. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue on putting your colors in this way until you've got a full color bank. And then I would suggest maybe making a color bank come from the bottom and go up, a color bank come from the top and go down, and then perhaps the more difficult one is getting the color bank run diagonally down here. So you can play around on here. Don't worry about any of these buttons right here. The only one we really want to worry about is playing on LEDs, frame rate, and frame. Okay, have fun.